Yep. We back, baby.
Hey, what's going, man? Let's get it.
We
Been a
back,
lot,
baby.
been a way too long, man, since we've been in here talking sports. But man, we here today. We got it all covered for you today. We're gonna try to catch up on everything.
Yeah, I wanna take it.
Man, we ain't even got no. We just gonna kick. We gonna freestyle it today, really.
Yeah, no direction.
We
Hey,
can go ahead and talk about with the Lakers real quick, bro. Nuggets pretty much got
Brought
them.
them brooms.
Yeah, I mean, honestly though, I feel like the Lakers really lost the games more so the Nuggets was win. I don't want to discredit the Nuggets. Like them boys probably got it this year. I feel like whoever come out the East, it really don't matter. I think Denver got it, but at the same time, it's like first game, Lakers came back, folded at the end. It was just like the Lakers just was late game execution really cost them a lot in that series. Cause like damn, a sweep, bro. Like come on now. What you think, Paper Tater? What you saying? Oh, I know. Oh, let me get this out the way. AD really pissed me off that series. Like that was the first time I really fell in with the crowd of hating on him for real. Cause it's like, bruh, you not performing at all.
Show you a little bit, then you'll never see it again. Like
He ain't show me shit that series though. It was that first game. That was it. After that, he ain't do a damn thing.
I was saying, he had that. What was it, 40-10, something like that?
Yeah, 40-10. But that shit was he did his thing that game. But other than that, he ain't really do shit.
Yeah.
how did he fall off though? I feel like AD should have been like one of the front liners, like right after LeBron to up scoring it, and that's the expectation of him, like hitting his shots and like destroying the inside.
I feel like that really fucked him up because the formula we had was we had him at the 4 and we had Dwight and JaVale at the 5. So he ain't have to bang with a Jokic.
Okay,
He could roam the floor. But then they tried to make this nigga gain muscle and shit and play the 5. That's when he lost his touch on his jump shot.
Dang.
So then
get stronger.
I don't like him at the 5. I think that's the problem. I think we need to get a center. We need to get like a Miles Turner or a Brook Lopez so AD can guard fours and he can roam the floor and get blocks and shit, like play a safety type role. As far as like offensive carrying us, I don't think that's him. Like he can't really get it. He can get his own shot, but not consistently. So I feel like with Brian getting older, they might need to try to get a third option. Maybe like I ain't saying go out and get another like a Kyrie or some shit, but maybe like a DeRozan, maybe somebody that can. Because D'Lo theoretically is supposed to be, but he really pissed me off too, though.
Yeah, he said he only show up when he want to.
I feel like he a good regular season nigga though. Like D'Lo, a nigga that can average like 17, 16 in the regular season and keep it afloat. Because the regular season, I ain't worried about. Like we bring this same team back, I'm not worried about it. We'll be straight in the regular season. It's playoff time that I'm really concerned about because AD and Brian bound to miss about 40 games between each other.
Right.
And if we would have had a big difference, if we would have had Thomas Bryant still, I'm telling you, we probably would have went to the final this year.
Man, even if we would have had like a Dwight to like bother Jokic a little bit, because AD couldn't do nothing with that boy. But the thing is, he wasn't even guarding him though. Like we would have Rory on him, and AD just I don't know, bro. I just didn't like their energy from the get go.
Jokic is just too good, dog. I feel like it could have been anybody on him, but the formula for him, like we've seen in the bubble, was throw bodies at him. But we ain't got the bodies to throw at him, so it's gonna be a fail every time on that part.
For us to get to where we got though, I mean, even though you don't like to take like small wins out of shit, for us to be like what we was with Westbrook, and then go to the trade deadline, be 13th seed, and get to the Western Conference Finals, like you got to kind of take it how you take it, because really the season was house money from the get go, like getting all the way to that point. Kind of was just like it is what it is, especially with Brian playing on the foot that's like probably gonna need surgery this offseason. So
yeah,
and we was really the most like inconsistent. Like team all year. Like stuff. I mean that by saying like stuff just kept happening. Like the LeBron injury. I think AD had an early injury. The trades. You know what I mean? Like they're going from we ain't even gonna make the playoffs to now we a real contender. Like
Yeah,
the roster rotations. Like we didn't have a steady diet of nothing. Like it was just something new every couple weeks or a couple days.
I think Braun probably burnt himself out earlier in the season too because our roster was so bad. When AD got out, he had to really carry it. Then that's probably why he ended up like stressing his foot out and hurting it. And then when Braun got out, AD came back. AD was having to carry the load, and that shit probably burnt him out too, damn near. Because if you think about it, we really was playing playoff basketball damn near after the All-Star break because we ain't had games to spare. So
yeah,
fight just to get in the play in. But I mean, to beat the Grizzlies and like beat the Warriors, like you'll take it for what it is. But I definitely think next, like the retool, they definitely got to bring Austin and bring Rui back. I think that's the two niggas you got to bring back for sure.
like you said, you can't make somebody play a position they don't want to play. Like AD done said many times, he's not a five.
Right, like he don't want to play the five, and now Slick think like you see why he don't want to do that shit because like most nights you probably can get away with him playing the five against most teams. Like shit, if he play the Hawks, he probably can be decent against Capella. He play like the Heat, he'll be straight. But like if he go against Embiid and Jokic, like it's not gonna work for a whole game.
Nope.
But I feel like his offensive production was pissing me off more than his defense in that series because it was like offensively he just wasn't there. I think he just checks out mentally too much.
And it's like you said with the him gaining muscle, like his touch on his shot ain't there. Like
it ain't.
you got to damn near swish it just for it to go in. He ain't getting no lucky bounces, no rolls. Like
He shooting threes no more and making them.
He missing free throws. Like yeah.
They tried to make that stretch center into a straight paint present center, huh?
See, he was good though. Like 2020 formula was good. Like I don't understand why.
We had Dwight. We had two niggas that was gonna get in there and eat up.
Why not run it back?
Like I seen some the other day. They was saying that they offered Dwight a contract. Like Dwight was talking about the situation when he was about to come back. Like they offered him a contract, but he wanted 2 years. They was gonna offer him one, and he was saying like he just wanted some security. And after those 2 years, he was gonna retire. But they was like, nah, we only gonna give you one. So he told his agent, give me 15 minutes to think about it. And then apparently when he called back and told him, yeah, I'll do it, the Lakers had took the contract away. So that's why he ended up signing with Philly that year. So I don't know, bro. And then it was some nigga, I forgot what his name was, that had told Dwight, like, you not like that no more. It was in the Lakers organization. He had told him, like, Kurt Rambis, I believe was his name. Man. He like told Dwight basically, like, you not that old Dwight no more and this and that. But man, I would have took Dwight.
I promise I would have. Man, Dwight, if we being real, like he ain't so far off from most of these centers in the league, bro. Like,
nah, hell no.
He better than at least what 10, 15 centers in the league. Like now. Like there's no reason why he shouldn't be on an NBA team, like from what he brings to the game. Like that just go to show you people didn't really respect that bubble year because you don't come on, we just won a chip with like.
So what you think for the offseason, what LA need to do though? Because I don't think they need to try to do what they did with the Westbrook trade and try to get a third star and lose the depth. Like I like having a deep team.
I say we run it back, but we try to push to get AD to be able to go to that 4 spot and have somebody at the 5, like just some competent player. It ain't gotta have no
maybe
Miles Turner. Man, that'll be perfect, man. Like anybody who ain't soft down there in that paint and give AD a little help. Shoot, even when you seen Tristan Thompson come in for a little minute, he had some fire energy coming in, but like by that time it was over with. I wish we would have seen.
Darvin Ham is a fucking problem. Like, there's no way Twitter is yelling at put such and such player in and you fucking don't do it to a closeout game. Like, as any coach, you can't make an adjustment down 3-0, bro. It's too late at that point. And then this 3 guard lineup that he's so in love with, like, You're playing against a team that employs fucking Michael Porter Jr., who's like what 6'9", 6'10", Aaron Gordon, who's like 6'8", 6'9", Jokic, and fucking KCP, who's a bigger guard. Like, come on, bro. You can't be playing Dennis Schroeder, who's like what 6'1", 6'2". Who the fuck is he supposed to guard? He couldn't guard Jamal Murray at all.
Bro, couldn't even make it tough for him.
Mo Bamba was brought over for no fucking reason, apparently, because we won't throw that nigga in the game.
I just don't get it.
Tristan Thompson came in with, like you said, he had good injury. He's a veteran. Like, he knows how to play basketball. We should have been using him. So I wouldn't even mind bringing him back, to be honest.
I wouldn't either. I'd rather bring him back than not have him.
Yeah, or bring Mo Bamba back and do whatever you're going to do. But like you said, I don't think we need to go off the deep end and try to fucking sell out for Kyrie.
Oh, he had a Jokic stop. He stopped in one play. Like, Jokic was trying to score. And Tristan was like, he wasn't going. I'm like, bro, we should have been had him in. Like,
I think the Kyrie Irving boat has sailed away. Like, I don't even see Kyrie that working out anyway, because he would have to take like a full ass pay cut.
You feel me?
I want to bring Rory and Austin back. And like that should be the first like line.
Rory, he was all right guarding him, but like he need to focus on that jumper. Like when he giving us that's all we can ask for, and then we can ask Vanderbilt.
I want to bring Vanderbilt back, but he gonna have to develop a corner three.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it ain't good enough to be defense and like niggas you fucking up the offense because niggas sagging off of you. I wouldn't be opposed to bringing D'Lo back, but he not getting paid how he wanted to get paid. He just played himself out that contract. So if it's like a 2-year team friendly contract, I'm cool with that. Because like I said, he one of them niggas that in the regular season he gonna pop off. His game just might not translate to playoff basketball, but in the regular season, you need people like that. Malik Beasley.
Man,
I feel like he's too good of a shooter during the course of a season to be slumped like how he was. But I wouldn't mind trading his ass for like a defender type nigga that can shoot too, though. We need to bring Caruso ass back.
It's like you can't get like he was third in 3-point shooting like before he came here. You can't just give that shit up. But
my thing is, it's like, bro, this shit happens to every nigga who down there come play with us. So it's like if we say we trade him for like Buddy Hield, and then Buddy Hield gonna come over here and start doing the same shit. So it's like you might as well just keep the nigga you got and keep the chemistry you got going.
Buddy Hield can't Buddy Hield like playmaking shit though.
I mean, not really. But him and Big probably about the same. I feel like Dennis probably over with only because we was paying him like a veteran minimum deal type deal, and he might have outplayed that.
If he would have just stopped, I see what niggas be talking about with that flopping shit. It be people like that.
Yeah, he fucked us up on one play. Like the last game, he flopped, and they got a wide open 3 off that shit. I just not with having a guard that's not a playmaker. He can't go live, like he can't set up nobody. I don't like that shit.
Can't do nothing. Only thing he can do is what's obvious, what's there. He's supposed to see stuff. He's supposed to see what could happen, make it happen, manipulate the game. Like we only got LeBron doing that.
That shit. Ironic as hell that the 3 niggas we traded for Westbrook down there became unplayable in the series. We need them niggas the most, but I still rather have had that than Westbrook.
We still got farther than we would have with Westbrook.
Yeah, we wouldn't have made the playoffs with Westbrook at all.
We see his team out of there.
Right? But what about Denver though? To like throw it to the other side since because credit got to be given where it's due, I guess. So,
man, I just don't see how you stop them. Like everybody healthy, like you said, they got size. Everybody can shoot. Who's starting?
That Bruce Brown and KCP pickup was fucking crazy.
That was crazy, bro. Like everybody on the court can hit a 3. Like you can't leave them open. Like and they playing defense. Like Jamal Murray, such like a bigger guard, is like whoever he guarding slick. Like he ain't no stopper. But like you seen on the last play when LeBron was driving, he's strong enough to get in there and hold that motherfucker like on LeBron. Like most niggas ain't doing that. Like Brian still would have got that shot up, but like he was able to hold that shit. Like I don't know, man. They just too good. Then when you got a center like that who that tall and can see everybody and set up and manipulate the game like that.
Man, Jokic
And then you get them bailout shots when he ain't got nothing.
probably pound for pound best nigga in the league. And
He the best in the league, bro.
crazy part is we should have been saying that shit. Nigga won 2 MVPs back to back and was second in voting this year. Really down there probably should have had third. I really feel like they just gave it to Embiid just to say like
He
somebody.
just so quiet about it.
Yeah, his game ain't really like he ain't running, dunking, shooting 1,000 threes, so it's kind of boring to like. But I mean, he down there like the best nigga. He is the best nigga in the league. So
He make everybody better. Like he got the highest whatever the advanced stat is for like I don't know if it's PER or something, but like he got the highest for like making his teammates better, production out of your teammates. Like he bringing them up with him. Like
they got a roster, bro. It's just about time for when niggas got rosters like that. It's about time. It's just time for them to win. Jeff Green off the bench, like it's just about that time. I don't see neither one of these teams coming out the East right. First of all, whoever come out the East gonna be too tired. These niggas at home. The
They
Nuggets
still playing. They still playing.
been at home for like a week straight.
Yep.
then they got to go to Denver. What they be saying the air and stuff different up there.
Yeah, the air quality different, bro. Higher altitude.
You gonna be up there. You feel me?
Tired.
Speaking of goddamn the East, what y'all think, bro? I feel like Miami already done lost this series just off the strength of being up 3-0 and doing this shit.
Bruh. All I'm gonna say is this. I know my sister probably gonna be somewhere watching this and love the Heat, but bruh, they gonna be the ones to put that L in the column right next to 150 and 0. So
It's gonna be 150-1.
yeah.
Bro,
That's crazy. For you to be the one out of all that, like you're going down in history, boy. Like ain't nobody forgetting that ever.
Jimmy was popping all that gangster.
But I'm talking about
Getting him both, getting him bro face too.
every post game, he'd be like, I just gotta do better, and we will win the next one.
Man, they don't win. Like, nigga,
bro,
no, you won't.
stop saying that.
Try again.
Jaylen Brown hit him with the "Don't let us get one,
Bro,
don't let us get another one."
that shit like a
Right.
bad feeling in your stomach. Like they win that one, you like, okay, of course they gonna win that one. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
well, then they win the next one, you like, shit,
You
okay.
like, shit. All right, nah, it ain't like
I
that.
still got that one. And then you win that third one, it's like, oh,
Then you-
bruh, they done
bro.
found out what we doing.
Then
Oh,
you all, but you thought you won that one. You
Yeah.
almost won that one. Like
Yep.
you
Dog,
held it down to the
almost
last
like-
0.3.
Almost like this shit just meant, bro. Off that tip in, Derek White got like it's like this shit meant.
yeah.
I would have.
It's
I
a
would've threw
storybook
up.
finish.
If I was a Miami fan, I would have threw up right there, bro.
I know
Yep.
that hurt, bro.
I know
But
they
everybody was so happy thinking that they won after Butler hit them free throws. man.
because I was sick. I was like, no way, Al Horford just did that.
I'm over here like,
And then when I
What?
see Marcus Smart take the 3, I said they
That was
don't.
oh, yeah, bro. They weren't trying to win at that point.
But it almost went in. But Marcus Smart and he was smothered.
Yep.
But if you seen on the play, Max Strus wasn't even looking at Derek White.
Nope.
He
was looking, bro, I hate
anytime
what the
that
team is.
happens, anytime players do that, it don't go right. Like just
Tatum, and then Tatum was on the other side for he would have got to put back.
He
on
would
that.
have got the putback on the dunk.
You feel
And
me?
yep.
Like, so it's just crazy. Like he just went
He
right around.
told somebody to crash the board just in case.
He
When they
did
be
it.
like 30 seconds, niggas probably think like whoever shoot the shot, that's it. Like
It's
either
over,
go
it's
or
over
not.
with.
Yep.
But you gotta
They
still.
added more time at the end of the game because it was 2.1 originally. Then it was 3 seconds left
You
after
seen
that.
that? I ain't really look into that. But
And
I
they
see,
said it was because when Jimmy got fouled, it was 3 seconds. Like when the time of the foul was 3 seconds.
Yeah.
he did it.
I didn't see anything. I just been seeing a lot of people saying, well, it was 2.1 and why they add the 0.9.
Shit too. I ain't gonna lie, you know niggas always gonna bring the refs into things, but
Right.
Then folk be photoshopping stuff. I don't be knowing what be real half the time.
hey, you seen that Eric Lewis burner shit?
Yeah. But he was coming on everybody's stuff.
That's definitely him. And I wonder when they be saying like they investigating shit like that, like what are you gonna do though? Like how can you prove that?
How can you prove that?
Yeah, I know.
He probably over there deleting the Twitter app.
Niggas probably got go find the IP address it came from and all type of shit. But like, fuck,
You got to for something like that, boy. But Man, that boy caught man. Back to
These
the
niggas know these refs got biases and shit though, bro. Everybody got a favorite team.
Yep.
this nigga jumped up in one motion. I'm still thinking about this. Caught it and let it go like that quick. And he was the only one. I thought it was over. Like I thought the buzzer.
Yep.
Everybody in Miami thought it was over with.
I'm like, no way he even got that off. I'm like, he didn't even get that off.
They're gonna be like, he had the ball in his hand. Nah.
I'm like, he real sure that went in. I'm like, hold on.
They go out bad for real for that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, game 7 in Boston, bro, it's over with. Like,
yep.
It's either gonna go two ways. Either the game gonna be close and Miami gonna win, or Boston just gonna come out here and blow it out. Like, like, I don't see it going no other type of way for real.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing.
What's the over under for today on this game?
Oh no, I ain't checked none of the betting sites or nothing.
It's some money to be made today.
Damn, Tyler Hero ain't even been in this mode. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched no game from Miami this whole playoff series for real. Like, I just don't have no. Really, after the Lakers got put out, I really stopped watching for real.
Bro, Gabe Vincent was hurt, and I think he came back for last game, and he was a big part of it. But Duncan Robinson,
they said somebody coming back today too.
Duncan Robinson had 2 wide open threes, like
bro,
in the last
naked too, bro.
Naked.
Nobody was around him. Like
he by himself.
They got 203.5 over under. The Heat are favored by 7 points. I'm tripping. The Celtics favored by 7.5 points.
Each of the over under is what now?
It's 203.5.
203.5. Yeah, they're trying to say it's gonna be a low scoring game.
Low scoring like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Definitely going with the under.
I'm going with Boston, bro. Boston gonna go ahead and get these boys out the way. But
yeah,
I think I'm gonna say my finals prediction for when it's time. But I'm going with Denver. I just don't know what number. Probably 5 or 6 though, to be honest.
I think it'll be quick for Denver to get their championship. Only for the simple fact that everybody has high expectations on the Broncos, and it's just gonna be the Denver Nuggets that got the championship in that city.
Broncos ain't getting no fucking title unless Peyton Manning has come back out of retirement. That shit over with.
Exactly. They think just because they got Sean Payton, he's gonna take them to the promised land. That's dead. No, sir.
Shit, you already talking about that NFL. We can go ahead and switch over to that NFL. What NFL draft prospect you looking to see? Or
well, for us or for
this period.
Okay. Well, in general, I want to see the hype behind Bryce Young, which is like they're saying that he's progressing well and getting the playbook down pretty fast, but it's only OTAs. So, I mean, I'm actually just circling the first week 1. I'm ready for week 1. That's what I want to see. I want to see Bryce Young because everybody else, their work was put on, you know what I'm saying, put on display for their abilities and all that stuff like that, like all their traits as like sports players or whatever you want to call them, in like the college situation. So them boys, bruh, they're gonna get it together. I already know. Bryce Young gonna be the starter first week. They're not gonna start Andy Dalton because they know them fans will boo his ass right at that stadium. They're not gonna have no butts in the seats if they don't start Bryce Young. He the best thing since Cam Newton for that team, I should say.
They might as well just go ahead and start him because I don't see no purpose in not putting them out there. I mean, you going against the Falcons week 1. It ain't like you going against the damn Chiefs or nothing like that. So,
right.
Might as well put him out there. I feel like, have they said, has he been getting first team reps at OTAs?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he'll probably start week 1. I feel like, I damn feel like him, Richardson, and Stroud probably all start week 1.
That's cool. That's cool because I didn't even know if Richardson was going to make the cut as far as like being number 1. But then I had to think there's really nobody next to him to start for real.
Him and Gardner Minshew was splitting first team reps so far, so he'll probably end up starting. Paper
Yeah.
Chase, what NFL draft prospect you looking forward to seeing? You got anybody in your mind?
Shoot, I don't even not really. I don't even know too many folks in this. Uh, who y'all think most exciting one there?
AG said Bryce Young. I'm gonna definitely keep an eye on Bryce Young just for the fact that like we're gonna have to see him for the next
Twice, yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9+ years. I'm gonna say probably really Bijan, but I mean besides him, because of course he on our team, I'm gonna go probably Anthony Richardson though,
Oh yeah.
just cause like the combine hype. I want to see what it is gonna translate to like in the NFL. I feel like he either gonna be really good or really bad.
Yep. And it's gonna show this year. They're gonna give him a chance to show himself this year. And I feel like if it go really bad, it's gonna go bad for one or two reasons. It's either gonna go bad because the NFL is way too much for him, and like he was calling a basic offense in Florida and still wasn't doing that well. He was doing like making plays and stuff like that, but it was like during garbage time. It's like, bro, you making all these plays, but we're still losing by 21 points. You know what I'm saying? So that will be a good thing to watch his development into the league.
He gonna have to they're gonna have to make the game easier for him. Definitely, like they can't put too much on his shoulders. That's probably really for all these rookie quarterbacks. You can't put too much on them when they first come in.
Yep.
Because the game already slick fast for these boys. But
Yeah, but
Now.
I don't really too much see nobody starting above him. But I definitely want to see what they look like coming in because, boy.
I mean, he walking into an offense that's already kind of put together. They just can't find a quarterback.
Yeah, they're going to have to get that line together, though. I ain't going to lie. The line is going to be pretty much his skill positions is decent. He got he got good skill positions. Like, it's the accuracy he going to have to work on, though. And like you said, just the plays.
Yeah.
What you think about D Hop though? Where you think D Hop going? That shit crazy that like a wide receiver like D Hop just get cut off the team. They can't even trade nothing for him.
Bro.
Wide receivers damn near starting to be like wide receivers get paid, but they damn near don't get traded for nothing for real.
Like, I think that's why Julio Jones don't got a job right now. Like
Julio Jones had watched though for real, so we already know that's to be.
Yeah, but like the thing of it is that's how the wide receivers that are in his class are starting to be looked at because of the young talent that's coming into the league. So I think like with D Hop, he's on the last limb of his career now. At this point, you already had a suspension that held you out 1 year, an injury that held you out another year. So at this point, you just want to like ring chase until you're done. And that's the only thing that's going to satisfy him is a ring. So I feel like he's going to go to the most contending team that he can go to. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a small veteran deal done or a prove-it deal from a team in order to show like, hey,
he's trying to get paid.
Huh?
He's still trying to get paid. That's why, like, a lot of folks said the Bills and the Chiefs was a match, but they was like they ain't got the money for him. So he ain't. It don't sound like he trying to take no like team friendly deal. He's still trying to get paid.
Right,
bro. You 31 years old. Like,
yeah,
long term contract you can really get.
Yeah,
and the Bills.
And that's another thing too. Like people pride get in the way once they start playing these sports, bro. Like at some point you gotta like let your pride go and actually know your worth in the league and know your worth as far as your like your free agent worth or your worth on the field. Because if a team can't play you at least 40% of the game, you're not gonna be worth nothing to that team.
Well, what team you think really can like support him as far as that fit? Because he said he want a quarterback, a defense, good management. He want to get paid. He want a team that's contending. So like this the cap space situation. So Chicago, I don't think fit that bill.
Okay.
Carolina not really contending. The Colts not contending. Maybe Detroit fourth.
Detroit would sound good, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Jared Goff and D Hop will like mesh that well. They playing styles don't really match. Jared Goff don't know what it's like to have a good number one receiver.
I mean, D Hop been kind of playing with some shitty ass quarterbacks his whole career though, so it's like I don't think he really tripping. What about how much cap space the D Watt and the Browns got? Because I can see him going back to play with the Browns. Or the Browns all the way down here, so I don't. I mean, cap space really slick ain't even real for real. You can create the space if you want to make it work.
Right.
I just feel like Kansas City and Buffalo being all the way at the end, it's like
it's gonna be hard for a contending team that wants to get him though. But at the same time, you got to think about it like this: like if a team has money, and if a team has the resources, or at least a strong foundation of being a winning team, that literally can change a person's mind or a veteran's mind at his age. Like okay, let's just say for instance, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but let's just say Terry Fontenot is like, okay, cool, they just released him. That's gonna save this amount of money if he signed with the next team, or we can just pay him this amount this year and tell him we'll give you a 2-year deal, and between now and then, as long as you meet the statistical requirements, you'll be straight. But if you don't meet them, we're not paying you. Basically,
I feel like I'd take D Hop, but at the same time, it's like he gonna require a certain amount of targets that honestly I don't think he gonna get because we finna be
exactly. Drake London is straight where he is,
like
at number one receiver.
We finna be running the ball, so if he ain't trying to run block all day, I don't think
exactly.
He really
want to need to go to no run heavy team unless he ready to block.
This is what the NFL app or NFL website got is his top matches. Of course, they got Buffalo, they got Kansas City, Detroit, Baltimore. They put that but Lamar Jackson full name, Lamar Demetrius Jackson Jr.
Oh my God.
What you think about that fit? I feel like that's probably the fit I want.
That'll be probably the best fit, honestly, because I mean D Hop and Odell and who's
Flowers.
Is Zay Flowers, bro? What? That
Nelson Aguilar. They got some receivers and they got Duvernay.
And Rashard Bateman.
Mark Andrew. Okay, so I want to see him go to Baltimore just for the fact of they brought in a new offensive coordinator from Georgia, Todd Monken, and they supposed to be throwing the ball more this year. So fuck it, get D Hop, get another receiver. They got Carolina on the list because of the cap space.
True. I mean that would be an ideal place for him to go, but they're not Super Bowl ready.
Houston, back to Houston.
I mean, he go back to Houston. He gonna play with C.J. Stroud. I don't know. He's not too high on playing with young quarterbacks. That's one thing about it that he did say. So I mean, Dallas. I guess he might stand on that.
Nah, nigga ain't going to play with Dak Prescott if he's smart. I feel like Baltimore, Detroit, Kansas City, and Buffalo is the top four. I'm gonna say it's between Detroit because they got the money and probably Baltimore because of the Lamar. I just don't think Kansas City and Buffalo can make it work. If I'm Buffalo, though, do I really even need D Hop? I don't think neither one of them teams need D Hop for. I
think with Buffalo, it's this like I don't know. Buffalo's good by themselves the way they are now. They just can't win in the playoffs. They can't finish.
I don't think adding D Hop to their team is gonna be like.
It's just gonna be a big reunion of Pro Bowlers that's not doing nothing.
What you think, Pepper Chase? You think would he need to go to? I mean, shit, it ain't really too many options. Like he's still trying to get paid. You think a 31-year-old receiver should, if he want a ring, you think he should put his contract once to the side, or you think he should just get paid? Because you really can't get it both ways looking at this list. Like, you want to go to a contending team that got money. I don't see too many in this top portion. Besides maybe Baltimore at 11 and Detroit at 4.
Can't have your cake and eat it too, man. I got to just make a decision. What's more important to you?
Right.
I feel like D Hop, you done already made your money, bro.
That's
Hopefully,
that's what I was thinking. Like how much he done made already.
hopefully you didn't did right with your money. Like, I ain't trying to count his pockets or nothing. I don't know how serious it is for him to win a championship. Like, I don't think his career gonna be determined by if he get a ring or not. That's the beauty of football. Like, most niggas' careers, playing receiver ain't really like, did he get a ring or not? It's because it's like it's a quarterback dependent position anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say he go to Baltimore though, or Detroit. I'm trying to figure out how the
What
fuck
if he go to the Jets? What if he goes to the Jets?
they gonna have to cut some. They gonna have to cut somebody then. Probably Corey Davis because they got too many receivers. If they get D Hop.
Yeah.
If he go over there though, A Rod don't win a ring this year. He gonna get shit on even more.
Right.
The ring light is right there.
You think will he play? Will him and Lamar?
Would they mesh?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, Lamar would literally have to rearrange all of his top targets from top to bottom.
I mean, I feel like Mark Andrews gonna be his number one for sure. But like I said, they got a new offensive coordinator, and Lamar said he don't want to run. They're not running as much this year. They trying to get into his throwing side. So I don't know. Lamar did all that for that contract. So I feel like that's what I'm looking to see this year. I want to see what they do because he better make some noise. All that woofing he did his offseason really is all for nothing.
All for the money. All that woofing for a little bread.
It's gonna be something to see.
What you think about in the world of the Falcons, AG? What we got going on? What you looking for?
Man. So, hey, if you didn't know, now you know. This Friday, June the 2nd, 12:30 in the stadium downtown. You know what I'm saying? Get your little $5 ticket. Come down and watch them boys practice. It's going to be a practice, but you know what I'm saying? You get to see the different players that have developed or gotten bigger or have, you know what I'm saying, gotten better at their position. You know what I'm saying? I might get some autograph, might get some pictures and stuff like that. I might try to interview a couple players if I get a chance, if I get there early enough. And then really, man, it's just I think with the Falcons, it's just like this, man. If you're a fan right now, stay a fan. If you're not a fan, just don't be a fan because like we're not gonna be able to just like deal with the wishy-washiness this year when we're actually good and we actually putting butts in them seats and we actually getting ready to start playing playoff games. Like when we get our rightful and meaningful primetime games in the playoffs because we're in the playoffs, I don't want to hear, oh, I knew they was going to be good or I knew they was going to be this or y'all shouldn't have, y'all said y'all was going to be like this and y'all wasn't or anything like that. Because right now they saying we only going to win like 8 to 10 games. And I think the threshold is a little bit higher than that if you look at the schedule.
I'm slick putting it at 10. I'll say we win 10. That should be easily enough to win our division. But
I just feel like we have a chance to sweep almost everybody in our division, but we probably lose one time to one person in our division. That's just how I'm feeling about the division. Nobody is really built like us. If you look at our schedule, all the teams we play are not completely built together. There are gaping holes.
Shit just are lagging. Well, this the schedule. I mean, oh shit, hold on. My shit is tripping, bro. Schedule really ain't too tough for real.
Exactly, and I mean, I only see a couple of developed quarterbacks or teams that we play, and it ain't like we didn't play scrubs for the past 2 years. That Arthur Smith and I'm terrified of them been here. We done squeaked out at least 70% winning percentage with them boys, being 7-10 or 7-9 or whatever. That's like so. I just feel like we got a higher upside than people think that we do. And once you get the leaders on the field to guide the young guys, as long as they got the right leadership, man, they're gonna be straight. Because I promise you, Bijan gonna touch the field and probably gonna be on the field at the same time as a lot of our playmakers.
Oh! Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Man, you just spilled the whole plate.
Nah, not the whole plate. Majority of that motherfucker.
But yeah, man, I feel like after watching Desmond Ritter's interview a couple days ago, his head is back. His head is on straight. He did mention that last year was a big, difference, and he had a big spinning cycle in his head. But I just feel like Desmond Ritter, hey, he's gonna be the answer for this team. People just got to give him a chance, just like they gave Matt Ryan a chance after chance after chance.
Did they really give Matt Ryan a chance though? I don't think niggas ever like
they
that.
did. Well, at the beginning of his career, they gave him chance after chance after chance. We would go to the playoffs and then we would lose first round. We go to the playoffs and then we'll lose first round. Then we go to the NFC Championship and then we'll lose.
Yeah, but did we ever have a defense like how we got now?
Nope.
Right.
Not at all. Not at all. They didn't. I didn't get to that point yet, but it was literally to the point where our team was heavily built on the offensive side at one point in time. Like, we hadn't had a solid draft on the defensive side of the ball until like the latter part of, I would say, Dan Quinn's career when we got AJ, starting off with AJ and Grady.
I feel like when you draft a quarterback first round, you slick got to give him chance after chance after chance. Like, Desmond Ritter is a third round pick, so Arthur Smith not hinge his coaching career on his shoulders. Like, if Ritter don't get together this season, it's over with. Like, we're gonna go into the next season trying to find another quarterback.
Yep. But I think that's why you have the solid backup in Heineke to put in just in case things do go left.
I will hope this nigga can get it together because I ain't trying to be one of them teams that's for 15 years plus.
Revolving door at quarterback. Like when Drew Brees left, them boys ain't found a quarterback since.
I was getting on my nerves, bro. Yeah, we ain't got no time game.
It's in my Heat already scheduled flight to Denver for after Game 7.
Oh wow! Oh, they confident.
They finna lose.
You boys finna get the refund.
It's probably not even no news for real. If you think about it, both teams probably did that. Like, they're not finna wait till they win to schedule a flight.
Right. Just like both teams got hats waiting on them. Hey, both teams got hats waiting on them after this game.
All right,
why put that out there though?
Somebody probably put it out there to be media.
Something for them to talk about before the game.
All right.
You gonna get your team sent home like that?
Hey, especially by the home crowd. The home crowd see that they're gonna be extra loud.
I feel like Tatum ain't had one of them go off games for real though. What's going on with that boy?
You say you did what now?
Tatum ain't had one of them go crazy games.
Oh yeah, this series is actually different when somebody's guarding them, and you can tell it's the difference when somebody guarding Tatum and when he in that mode where he want to be like Kobe.
Man, this Game 7, man. He saved it all for Game 7, like last series.
Hey, as long as he put up 51, I bet you they beat their ass.
And last game, Jaylen Brown was kind of like being the aggressor a little more.
Sure.
They be taking turns with this. Like, it'd be hard to, you know what I mean? Like,
them niggas got two niggas that can give you 50.
The only thing is you can't run plays for both of them, like how you can do like you would with a guard and a big, or like something like they always doing something separate.
Yeah, one of them gonna have to be off ball. Marcus Smart ain't no point guard for real. He just a defensive nigga, but he ain't no get the offense set up tight point guard.
Nah, definitely not. You can definitely tell when somebody when they get the ball up, Marcus Smart get that ball up too fast. He like,
y'all seen when they say Jimmy Butler had put out Joe Mazzulla in college.
He put him out.
Yeah, it said Jimmy Butler And Marquette knocked off Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla in West Virginia in the second round of the Big East tournament. They were both in their senior year.
Damn. I don't like their head coach of the Celtics because some of these plays he be drawing up be fucking insane.
But that them boys were right there. Yeah, that boy be like a
That's
young
crazy.
coach. Look at that boy Jimmy, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. 4-3-0 is crazy. Like 3-0, nigga. You had I feel
If
like
they don't win tonight, bro, they just gonna blame it all on Jimmy. Why wasn't he more aggressive? Why he didn't go off? Why he wasn't Hemi Butler? Whatever the heck they say. You feel what I'm saying?
he was riding that nigga dick as soon as they get up. And then, bro, damn. That shit is a fucked up part of sports for real. I mean, not really though. You get all the accolades when you win, but when you lose, niggas ain't
That's
looking at
everything people remember, bro. They only remember when you lose. They're like, nah, but you lost then. Nah, but you lost then. Like, dang, okay.
Whatever more recent, people just gonna cling you to that.
like folks understand how hard it is to really win for real in sports.
Especially when sometimes you're the only person on your team that's really putting in that 110% effort. Like,
Yeah,
some
because
beat up.
was ass. I've been saying that shit for the longest. Like that nigga sucks to me. I don't give a fuck. He
Yeah,
cannot.
he just big, bro. He just big. Crystal say the same thing. She's like, bro, he sucks.
Like he can't be your second option on the
Who
team.
asked?
Bam,
Bam Adebayo.
that's a bio. It's fucking trash. But you gotta think like with Tyler Hero being out, they missing 20 points a game.
Yep.
He just one of them players. I don't think he should play the 5 either. But
I look at that nigga like how I look at John Collins, man. They both big and fucking ugly.
he a little better than John Collins.
He on defensive wise, but shit, at least Collins can catch a lob. Like shit, this nigga Bam Adebayo.
That's
he should be jumping like he jumping through the hoop.
He'd jump up there and like tip that motherfucker in or something. But like he can pull up off the dribble for a midi. I say that John Collins can't do that.
Collins got to load up, but that
he got to load that motherfucker up.
I give his ass a midi. Here, take it. Anything to get the ball out of Jimmy Butler hand, but they had Tyler Hero in this series. Who's to like even say what this should have looked like? They were all trying to pull up.
Might be playing different because he played with I don't know if he played with a little ego or not.
I mean, looking at the schedule, like you said, AG, like when I look at it, I try to look at like the quarterbacks, like you say, and if you look at the run of quarterbacks we got to face, shit, the best nigga we faced probably got down Trevor Lawrence.
Exactly my point, which is why I keep saying, because I'm like, bro, people are not really like thinking about it. Carolina, you look at that Carolina game, this team is not put all the way together. They got strong little defense, but the offense ain't put together.
Week 1
Green Bay
like a wacky ass. Like week 1 is the craziest week of NFL. That's be the week you catch niggas lacking. Like I wouldn't be like that's the week niggas who won the Super Bowl last year get blown out. Yeah, like, oh shit, these niggas finna be sorry. Then they run. So week 1 can go either way, but like you say, us being at home, and then if they do decide to start Bryce Young,
the hype around the game is just gonna be crazy.
And then you got Jordan Love, who like this his first season. This nigga 5th year in the league, and it's down in his rookie season.
Right, exactly. So that's not saying that he's gonna be a scrub in that offense, but he don't have nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers took everybody from him to New York. So
I just stripped that goddamn offense. He said
he took every receiver, every running back, bro. Well, not every running back. I'm Corey Dillon and Aaron whatever that dude's name was.
AJ Dillon.
Yeah. Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, bro.
Both of them. It was something.
Not for real. But then you look at you got Jared Goff, buns, but he's okay with Detroit for some reason.
Buns.
And then you got Trevor Lawrence. Okay, Trevor Lawrence went to the playoffs last year. That's not saying that he got more experience or more anything. He still got to get adjusted to his offense. His offense is new this year as far as weapons go. And folks keep saying Calvin really going to hang up 206 touchdowns, bro. Y'all folks got to remember, bro. Calvin really been out of football for 2 years now. 2 whole years.
I'm not even playing that game because if you read that little article, he was saying that he can go overseas because he didn't want to leave his folks because his house was getting broken into and shit. So who's to say he probably even plays in that game anyway?
Exactly. But my thing is, how you gonna say somebody that don't like contact gonna go for that many yards and that many touchdowns in one game? When you got weapons on defense now, we don't have nobody.
It's gonna be interesting playing against him because we never get to play against Julio when he left. So
Yep.
I think like if you just break it down into quarters, I think that first quarter of the season we start off 3-1. I'll probably say Detroit or Jacksonville is the loss, but
Yeah, one of them gonna be a shakeup game. I know it. I already feel the
between them first two, I'm not really worried about them first two at all. I mean,
I would say that I'll say the Jags maybe catch us off guard only because I know DeAndre Swift leaving Detroit is gonna hurt them worse, and Williams. They got that running back from Alabama that's a rookie, and then next quarter, okay, Houston, CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud.
Not worried about the fucking Texans.
We got Washington Commanders.
That's always a toss up, but like I'm not fucking worried about Washington.
No, but they got that the quarterback from North Carolina from last year. I think it's like Sam Connor or something like that.
How? That's interesting because him and Ritter came in the same time. So
yeah.
And then going back to the Texans game too, like any quarterback that we play that's been drafted since we had Ritter is always gonna be like, the fans gonna make it a point of hey, we could have had such and such. So that'll be a point to look at. But I'm not gonna analyze the fucking Texans. Like they don't even deserve that much respect.
Exactly. Hey,
the Commanders, I'm like you said with Sam Howell and Ritter, they both came in, so that'll be a talking point. But I'm not worried about that. So I think that's 2 wins right there.
Baker Mayfield and Ryan Tannehill for the next 2 games.
I get them to a split just because they're on the road, and one is a division game, and then Tennessee is always tough. But I can see us losing both, but I can see us winning one of the other.
I feel like Arthur Smith winning his homecoming.
So I say we lose Tampa Bay. So we got ourselves at that's 3-1, and then
that's the only loss I'm giving our division loss though.
And then we went
just for me
next thing. So we will be 6-2 by the point of week 9. So
then we got Kirk Cousins.
I'm gonna say that's an L.
Kyler Murray.
I say we win.
And then who's gonna be their coach? Oh yeah, Derek Carr.
So we go 2-2 in that split right there. I say we probably split between the Vikings and Cardinals. We split the Saints and the Jets. So at that point we'll be 8-4.
Yep.
And then you got the next 4 of Tampa Bay, Carolina, Colts, Bears. I say we beat Tampa Bay at home, which will bring us to 9-4. Carolina on the road. I'm gonna just split all the division games, so that's 9-5. Colts at home, I give us 10-5. Chicago on the road in December. I mean, really, I'm not worried about them, but for the sake of I'll say we win. Wait, what I gotta say right now? 9-5.
You gotta say 9-5 right now. We gotta finish the game with 17 games now.
No, I'm tripping. That should be 11 because I had us 1 win against Carolina. We won against Green Bay. Split them. That's 3-1. And then I had us at 6-2 at the point of week 9. Then I split these 2, so that was 8-4. So then we go to home against Tampa Bay. I give us 9-4. Pick up a win against Indianapolis. That's 10-4. I say we split with Carolina's 10-5. Then you got Chicago and Saints. So we 10-5 at week 17. I'm gonna say we fuck around and probably lose that game at Chicago. So 10-6. And then New Orleans on the road. I'm gonna split all division games. So I see us at 10-7. I see 10-7. But like I said though, shit, I'm splitting games. So if I say the bottom line is 10-7, I'm cool with that. That's enough to win this division.
Right. Hey, I'll put my floor at 10-7, honestly, and that's the least I'm allowing this team to win because I feel like with you being at 70% winning percentage for the first 2 years of your tenure with a team.
I said that shit, bro. 7-10 is not 70% win percentage. Nigga, out of 17 games, you won 7. That's not 70%.
But I'm saying, bro, you got to think about it like this, though, bro. In all the games that you lost, not all of the not all of the games that you lost were blowout. So I'm saying like
Like
yeah.
70%.
7 out of 10, 7 and 10 is not 70.
No.
So 7 out of 10 is not 70.
But you didn't play 10 games. You played 17.
No, I'm saying out of the games that we won and lost that were one possession games. That's what I'm counting. I'm not counting like losses. That's where the other 2 games are at.
Nah.
Serious, bro. You making it complicated, bro. Anyway, like I'm trying to say, bro. Forget what you talking about. I know what I'm trying to say. With the percentage that you have winning your first 2 years, it's only supposed to go up in your 3rd year because by then you either have the resources that you need or you built the right roster around what you want to build as far as culture goes, as far as players go, as far as engagement in the city or whatever you want to call it. I feel like this year, Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot already have the blueprint and all the foundation is laid. They got the right veterans in the offseason in order to help lead the rookies that came in. And they got enough of coaching to go around. They got enough coaching to go around for enough.
Starting a dick ride. I don't like when niggas dick ride. I want everybody to keep saying that we sorry and shit.
Right.
DeMarco Ryans wrote this article. He said that we are his number 1 sleeper squad in 2023. He said he see both us and the Saints winning 10 plus games, and he said he a big fan of Arthur Smith. Like you said, we went 7-10 the first 2 seasons, and we had the resources to actually put a team out there that we can compete this year. So I don't like when niggas start to put expectations on shit. Stay where y'all was at. But like you said though, like one score games, that shit bound to flip every year. Shit, you beat 2-6 in 1 score games 1 year, and then you fuck around and be. Cause I think that first year Arthur Smith with Matt Ryan, we was like 6-2 in 1 score games. Then last year with Mariota, we was like 2-6 in 1 score games. So damn near more than that. Like all our games were damn near 1 score except for that Cincinnati game.
Yep.
So that just go to show you the margin of error in the NFL and winning is like real small. You're not gonna really go out there and blow niggas out every week. So exactly. Like you said, I see 10. I see 10.
At least 10. Hey, I see at least 10.
What you think, Paper Chase? What you got the line at? It's hard to put expectations on the Dirty Birds. It really is.
That's what I'm saying. But the way y'all just broke it down. AD, I remember you saying you thought we was gonna sweep some teams in our division, right?
Yeah, bro. Like I think we only lose maybe 1 division game, bro, and it's gonna be one of them like toss-up games.
I can see that being possible. Only reason I go for the split always when I do like my predictions on division games is because normally when you play a team twice, it's like you're not.
It's really different the second time than the first time.
Then it's like you're not really gonna show them nothing that they ain't seen before. Like you play these twice every single season, so they know you know them. So it really just gonna come down to execution.
The playmakers that you got, your roster build.
Like
so it's safe.
Our division being so close, it's like I don't feel comfortable saying we're gonna beat them twice, even though I can see it. Like I can see us being Tampa Bay twice. I can see us being all them teams we play twice, but I'll just go for the split. But
you just ain't used to seeing that.
Nah, I'm not. Even when we was 5, like we still wasn't beating niggas twice in the division. Like we pretty much handle Carolina at home always. We pretty much always handle them at home. But New Orleans has been our like bugaboo for real. We can't we don't consistently beat New Orleans.
Yep. We got swept by them last year. I think it's gonna turn on them this year, though. You remember the last time we swept the Saints in the season, we went to the Super Bowl.
Well, that's what we need to do. Cause I feel like the tone of the season gonna start with that week 1 game.
Oh yeah,
the energy don't come out right against Bryce Young and them. Like if Ritter come out and shit the bed. But my thing is, I don't think Ritter gonna like ever have a shit the bed type game because we not gonna tell this nigga hey, drop back 35 times, throw the ball.
He finna have the easiest job in the NFL right now. Hand the ball off, dump pass, occasional deep pass, hand the ball off. Like play action fake here. Oh, dang, you forgot you had all these weapons around you, Kyle Pitts, Jonnu Smith, Drake London, Matt Collins. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of those things where it's like you can't really ever count this team out for real, for real. We got weapons where we didn't have weapons before. Yeah, we're gonna take some time to develop some new receivers and stuff like that, but I still think we got a lot of firepower. This offense has the potential to be explosive, like Desmond Ritter has already stated.
We start off too fucking slow usually though. But what I like about our schedule this year, first of all, we got the weakest schedule in the league, and another thing is we got we only got one road game in the first 6 games for real,
and that's gonna be a good thing too because hey, Desmond Ritter's undefeated at home, pros and in college.
That is true. That is true, AG. You do have a point there.
And hey, I'm just saying, I got the faith that a lot of Falcons fans will hide, but like at the same time, like I'm not gonna sit here and say nothing stupid like, "Oh, we finna just blow everybody out, win the Super Bowl." I ain't saying all that, but like we have a very, very strong chance to like actually make noise this season with the easiness of our schedule.
Yeah, I think having so we only got one. Okay, I see the Jacksonville game is a road game, but it's technically
That's in London, yeah. It's a road game still technically in there.
Why do they have it marked as a home game? Are we the home team in that game?
No, we the away team. We was gonna have to go to Jacksonville if it was here.
I don't know why they don't got it saying at on here. So I mean, yeah, we only got technically one road game in Detroit, and the good thing about that, I mean, even if you do catch Detroit in the cold, they got a dome. So
yeah,
we only got one really cold weather game this season, and that's probably
Chicago.
Well, the Jets, New York.
Oh yeah.
What that is November, December actually. Yeah, it's probably cold as fuck, but
yeah. Jets and Chicago. Hey, but that's 2 games that you know you're gonna run the ball, and if that's already your stilo, or that's already your motto for your offense, you already don't win the game. Because a passing team like the Jets finna be with Aaron Rodgers is not gonna try to run the ball down your throat every play like the Falcons would.
Hey yo. Hey man, we gotta go ahead and catch that first game.
Hey, I'm gonna be in there for sure.
Yeah, Paper Chat, we gotta get our tickets, bro. We're gonna have to go ahead and catch this first game of the season because
hey, ticket prices gonna go up closer to get to the summertime.
I ain't really seeing
be good.
I ain't really seeing no home games, and I'm really like, I mean,
the home schedule is terrible, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like they gave all the good games, the road games. Like,
yep.
I mean, probably I'll go to the division games and shit, but the Colts maybe if Anthony Richardson starting.
Yep. Minnesota, maybe see Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, probably Minnesota is probably like the most star-studded home game we got. But these quarterbacks, like, there's no A-Rod in Green Bay no more. Tampa Bay, no Brady no more.
Right.
I'm not trying to go see fucking Derek Carr.
Nope.
Derek Carr.
What y'all think? What y'all think about like no primetime games for certain? Like, well, I know it's like 3 teams don't got one. I know we won them. You think that's like a? Do you put that as bulletin board material, or you feel like, damn, you couldn't even fuck with us on a Thursday night game?
I mean, okay. So as far as the schedule goes, when we ain't getting no primetime games, okay, we haven't earned primetime games. First of all, I feel like primetime games are for teams that's going to light up the scoreboard or give you a good game at least because you know you got good players on both sides. Not one of them games where you like, dang, bro, what is both of these teams going through? Like, it's like watching Divorce Court or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really want to have teams on show that's going to put on a show. That's what primetime is for, basically. The boys that perform when the lights come on. But I also feel like you have to earn those. So, should we do good in the season? Who's to say that Carolina game that's not doesn't have a time on it, or that New Orleans game that doesn't have a time on it is flexed to either a 4th and 25 or a primetime spot where it's America's game of the week or something like that. You know what I mean?
These are the 4 teams that did a primetime game. The Falcons, Cardinals, Colts, and Texans. So you telling me the fucking Bears, who had the first pick overall, get a primetime game? like it's plenty of
I
teams.
want to see Justin Fields' development, I guess.
I feel like every should just get at least one, and then if it come down to it, you can flex people in and out. But it's like
Yeah.
you didn't even give us one, bro. We couldn't get not even a Thursday night game.
Right.
What you think, Paper Chase? You think niggas ain't tripping on that? It is what it is, or it's like, damn.
Like niggas as in who? Like
if you a player, how you feeling about that when the schedule come out? You ain't got like one primetime game.
I mean,
from that perspective, I get answer from that.
I mean, I could only imagine like just from you'll probably be like damn, like you know what I'm saying. You probably be like damn about it, but at the same time, like what AG said, to bounce off that, like gotta earn that shit. They gotta know you gonna be something worth to look at. You know what I mean? Like
Coach Smith said, if we make the playoffs, they ain't got no choice but to put us in a primetime game.
Exactly.
So it's like,
what I seen on, they could, you could feel like damn, but like, dude, if you ask yourself, do we deserve that shit? And
I feel like if you don't got one, you do got an advantage slit because on Thursday night football, you do get a short week, so you ain't got to worry about the short weeks. And then it's like Monday night football sometimes working your advantage, but all our games are at Sunday down there at 1.
So hey, you know what? And I'm glad you said that because the thing about it is it's going to help the rookies and the vets stay on point the whole season. And you know why? Because they're going to know what time to do everything, every game at the same time. It's going to be just molded into their brains already. So by the end of the season, when they throwing them little late games or doing this and that, at the end of the season, it's going to be like, okay, this is how we adjust to this. But, I mean, you give them 1 o'clock games every single week and maybe an occasional 4 o'clock game here and there. I mean, majority being the 1 o'clock game, that's a good thing for the rookies coming in so that they can adjust.
4 o'clock game, and that's at Arizona.
Arizona, right?
My week, yep.
You don't think that could work in like the opposite way since it's like
what you mean?
Same time every week. Now it's a different time. Like,
it could, but at the same time, like the NFL is literally about adjusting to the speed of the game and the speed of like your schedule and your day-to-day stuff like that. So if you giving a rookie that's coming in a set schedule that's like, hey, you doing this every week up until this week. If it changes, we'll help adjust you. Like that might be something that you adjust to on your bye week. Like knowing Arthur Smith and how he coaches, he's gonna probably have them boys working at 4 o'clock or practicing at 4 o'clock. Whatever time we play is what time they practice. So basically, it'll help them adjust week to week. But if they're doing it the same time every week, it ain't gonna hurt them because I think that game is like what week 10 or week 12, right?
Week 11, the one week before the bye week.
Right. So
I ain't never seen no schedule with all the games at the same time though. Like normally we have a couple 4 o'clock start times. Me personally, I don't like them 4 o'clock start times. I like the bigs play at 1.
Yep.
I like the Sunday games at 1 because I feel like waiting until 4 be too long.
And then everybody watching you, and there's more pressure on the players to try to.
I like for my day to be good or fucked up by 4 o'clock. Let me know how. If we gonna fuck it up by 4, then let's do that. Because if you fuck it up at 4, that means I gotta go into the evening with a fucked up attitude, and that's like nah. But yeah I think they're gonna be straight though. We probably end up getting a flex game because who's to say that last game against the Saints
for the division. Right.
They might flex that bitch to a night game or a 4 o'clock game. So shit. We'll see.
Sure.
So it being later in the season definitely work in their favor.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna flex no game come week 5. Like it ain't no point. Nope. But you got later games in the season, we fuck around, have a good record. They might be like, let's. Because
they can be like, we want to see this explosive offense. We want to see this defense that's top 10, top 5.
Russell Wilson went to Denver. They had gave them boys like 8, 9 points.
Bro, and they was stanking it up, bro.
Every game. Them folks like,
they was stanking it up, bro.
They started flexing them boys out the primetime game. They was like, nah, we tired of
we tired of seeing this. You're dangerous, Russell.
It's dangerous.
Then one thing that's not working, like that the owner's not fucking with was you can flex a game to a Thursday night game now.
Yep.
And they was saying like that's not really fair because it's already a short week of preparation. And I seen another point that was like, what you gonna do if a fan buys tickets for a game that's on Sunday? He got to drive to such and such, and then you flex the game to Thursday. Now what he's supposed to do?
Making already took off, got the hotel, everything.
I think they need to. I think the league really don't give a fuck about player safety like how they say they do. They really just care about the money. Because honestly, I'm not really with that Thursday night football shit. I think that shit needs to just be.
We got breaking news. Nick Nurse just became the head coach of the 76ers.
Who?
Nick Nurse.
What the fuck?
That was Toronto head coach, ain't it?
Yep.
Yep, think so. Breaking news.
Philly. So Doc up out of there.
Oh,
They got back up out of there. It wasn't even his fault, man.
Doc just asked, bro. You can just sit down like, nigga, it's just not meant for you no more.
You got enough rings already, bro.
Damn, that boy AG just came with the breaking news. I see that shit. Six hired Nick Nurse's new head coach.
Jeez. I ain't gonna lie.
I like
Good move or bad move, my NBA buds. What's going on?
I was gonna say I like it, but
nigga like me, I don't give a fuck who your coach is, nigga. Just hoop.
I don't know. Harden.
Like LeBron didn't give a fuck about none of his coaches when he won a ring for real. Like you think his coaches really? I mean, I ain't gonna say it like that.
Mike Brown, maybe, but
Mike Brown didn't get no ring with LeBron.
Exactly, but that's the only one that he played for, really.
I mean, he played for Spoelstra. Like Spoelstra, a good coach, and Ty Lue is a good coach. But my thing is like, stop trying to take the fucking spotlight off of Joel Embiid. He's the problem.
Yeah.
In the day, like his conditioning, his body can't never hold up. Like the team, him and James Harden shit the bed in this postseason.
Every time.
They shit the bed for it. They can't. I mean, Doc Rivers was bound to get fired anyway. Like he didn't do too many leads, but it's on Embiid. If Embiid don't perform, he gonna get this motherfucker fired too.
Hey, he gonna probably be fired within the first 2 years if Embiid don't get them past the Eastern Conference Finals.
And they can't even get to the conference finals. That's the sad part about it.
That's gonna be his expectations coming in, though. I bet. Watch.
Who else got a coaching vacancy? Don't the Bucks got a coaching spot open too?
I think they no. They hired. Hold on, let me see something real quick. If I can pull up this.
That boy Nick Nurse, man. I swear the NBA be recycling the same 5 coaches.
I thought I was the only one that noticed that. I'm like, bro, like they don't never just give nobody new a chance. It's always somebody that's from somewhere else coming in.
Imagine them getting rid of Spo if they lose this.
I seen some little tweets saying Spo gotta go if they lose this shit, but
y'all tripping.
If they fire Spo, boy, I'll tell you one thing: the Lakers can fire Darvin Ham tomorrow. We can go pick that nigga up.
Oh God.
I feel like if that nigga get fired, bro, he gonna be on the market for 20 minutes.
Oh, wait, who?
Eric Spoelstra.
But Eric Spoelstra can't go on the market, bro. He go on the market. Somebody gonna lose their life.
They ain't Pat Riley. Them ain't done, bro.
Nope.
They ain't going for that.
Pat Riley gonna get that man the money out his pocket.
Damn near locked in, like how Pop is. Like Pop, know he can not win another game. Nigga never gonna get fired.
Right.
Like Eric Spoelstra, like, bro, I'm not getting fired. Like that shit wild to even think he would get fired. These niggas a whole AC.
And like, yeah, it's just for the
fuck of it.
Yeah.
But damn, Monty Williams and Bud, like I ain't gonna lie, the NBA be firing coaches like the niggas that go to the league, the championship. Like Monty Williams did not deserve to get fired in Phoenix, bro.
Bruh. That don't make no sense to me though. Like, how is that his fault that them players out there flimsy as hell? Like, bruh, come on now. You went to he brought that team to the finals when they was playing, and they almost won.
You think about that?
It's because of DeAndre Ayton. Them niggas ain't got no good relationship.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too, but like nigga, I can see if it was D Book or KD. DeAndre Ayton is the nigga. I'd be like, between the coach and you, I'd be like, you gotta go.
But is he 1 or 2 years removed from the finals?
2, because that
was 2021.
They went the year before.
Okay. And then they just got KD this year.
Budenholzer actually won a ring though, and they fired that nigga. he didn't have a winter season every year. Like, only reason they probably got put out was because Giannis got hurt. How is that his fault?
Hey, but that's the thing. Championship every year. They expect that from every coach. That
coach winning no ring every year.
Right.
Even when Frank Vogel got fired with the Lakers, like he fucking won a ring 2 years prior. Went to the playoffs the year before. LeBron AD was hurt. And that's why we probably lost. So how you gonna say that's his fault? You traded, he's a defensive coach. You traded all your defensive players to get a bunch of old fucks and Russell Westbrook, and you gonna fire Frank Vogel.
It take up all the responsibility off the GM.
Yeah.
That would it be the GM like shit. I ain't finna lose my job. So
God.
Right. Somebody got to go.
Oh God. And the coach, what the coach gonna do? Like, what he gonna say?
Fucking player ain't playing right. Now when you got Giannis on your team, you got LeBron, KD, shit, your ass gonna never get a job. Niggas politics. Even the Celtics coach getting fired though, Idoku, whatever the fuck his name is, for that little shit that he did. I'm like, man.
Yeah. And they over there in goddamn Houston. He probably over there like, fuck.
Right. In the finals this year. Instead, I'm in the fucking NBA draft lottery.
I'm in the middle.
Hey, so this one thing, and then I'm gonna get to it, and I'm about to get up. So Bronny's going to USC, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the minimum requirement a player has to be in college before they go to the league? 2 years. Okay. Do y'all think LeBron retires before his son gets in the league or after he's in the league for at least a year or two?
I think he wait on him to get there.
I'm about to say LeBron ass ain't retiring, bro. He need to shut the fuck up. I don't think he really contemplated that shit for real. I think that was a move to
deter all the attention off of him. Well, I mean,
it's LeBron. He always gonna have attention. I don't even think he really tripping on getting put out the playoffs because it's like his legacy already set in stone. Like,
yeah,
nigga just became the all-time scoring leader this season. After that, I'm pretty sure he didn't give a fuck what happened this season. But he ain't come this far for his son to be that close to retire, bro. Like, and if you think about it, he really ain't fell off drastically. Like, I think before his foot injury,
that foot injury is what messed him up this year.
Yeah, before that foot injury, he was still going crazy. But it's like when
at least 30 a game for like 7 or 13 games straight, I think, right?
Yeah. And when he came back, it's like, of course, he's gonna be out of rhythm and slow. But at this point, it should be AD who's the training leader. But he just ain't got that mentality. And they need to stop forcing that shit on him. It's obviously he don't want to be.
He not that vocal.
He's not an alpha, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, not an alpha. It's not to say he's not a great player. Not to say he's not a all-star or whatever. He's just not an alpha. So, Bronny, they need LeBron need to go ahead and wait on him, and that'd be hard for him to play a season with his son. Shit, even if he played one game with his son and fuck around and retire, that shit still would be fine.
All right, so do you think it's better to play a season against your dad and get him retired or with him?
He got to play with him because it'll be pointless because you ain't gonna play him every game.
Right.
I say LeBron always been saying like he want to play with his son, but I ain't gonna lie. Watch out for Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce James is getting his. He undercover. He undercover with it.
I think Bryce gonna be that one. Man, what? I ain't gonna lie.
Giving Bronny the attention. Bryce gonna be the one.
I'm gonna be watching USC next year though, because I had seen the Isaiah Collier nigga that went to Wheeler. He was like number 2 and number 3 in their class this year. He hard, so I think him and Bronny they gonna be a fool together. So I'm gonna be watching them to see. Like, I don't really watch college hoops like that, but I'm gonna be watching to see what they looking like this year.
Right.
Because Bronny gonna be under a whole spotlight because of who his folks is. But I think he be handling that shit smooth though.
Better than any other kids that's in the industry. If you think about it.
Brian got his ass right when he was tripping at first. I remember
the blunt when they was in the bubble.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "Nigga, finna get an ass whoop when LeBron get out that bubble, boy."
Then he was on that. He was talking about. He was like, "Bitches ain't shit."
Something
like that. Right.
That nigga Bronny was tripping, bro. But shit,
Brian got that nigga right, boy.
It's probably hard being a teenager, and then you can't really wild out, do nothing for real, because
you can't be a teenager. You got to be a grown man teenager.
Right, that shit gonna be on TMZ next day.
That shit crazy.
Next thing you know, your dad's image is starting to drop.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, LeBron was popping it on his IG today. You seen that shit, K?
I ain't see what he said.
He had posted some little LeBron fan page shit, and he was like, "I'm supposed to be number one on everybody's list. We gonna see what happened when I don't exist no more."
I'm gonna be on there talking like Drake.
But talking in parables.
What y'all think about that? That's my last thing that I'm gonna go and get off here. Y'all think niggas that old heads will ever replace Jordan as they GOAT, or nah, that shit over with?
Nah, I don't.
And this generation's so burnt out, bro. I'll probably hear that Steph Curry the best player in the league tomorrow.
But see, look, they was getting their ass whooped by Jordan. So if folks say LeBron better, they rather feel like they got whooped by the best than the second best.
I feel like that's just like niggas bragging about their graduation class and shit. Like, nigga, my shit better than yours. Like, nigga, who gives a fuck? We all, but like
same diploma, bro.
Like, everybody take pride in they era. So I feel like, yeah, if MJ was the first GOAT, then it's gonna be hard for niggas to see that, and then they always gonna compare LeBron to that standard. But my thing is, what the fuck even is the GOAT? Like, what's the standard? Because if you go off stats, then LeBron cleared that shit a long time ago. If you go off rings, then Bill Russell was the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what you like in your player, what you prefer.
Niggas be like, he got that dog in him. Like, nigga, that ain't no fucking stat. What is that dog in him? Like, that's not no stat, bro. You could say somebody such and such more clutch, but then when you say, okay, well, LeBron hit more game winners, then you can be like, nah, nigga, that don't mean. You say, oh, Michael Jordan shoot better. You be like, well, LeBron got a higher field goal percentage. Oh, nigga, not. So it's like you said, I think that shit all to the person.
And then it's gonna be like, who gave you that experience? Like who was the first person you was like, oh yeah, he the best. Like
niggas our age should not be saying Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Nigga, you never seen that nigga pick up a basketball a day in your life.
Right.
So you can't just come out the womb saying somebody the GOAT because that's what it is. Like, that shit really generational to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like 20 years from now, niggas probably be saying goddamn Luka or Ja Morant or fucking Zion. Jokic fat ass the GOAT. That nigga LeBron said, I'm supposed to be number one on everybody's list. We'll see what happens when I no longer exist. Nigga scaring me talking like that.
But hit you with them job posts. Love you, mom. Love you.
All right. Hey, bro, we supposed to talk about job. We about to get that in on the next episode.
No, for real. Hey, for sure.
That's a whole nother hour episode.
Right.
But hey, man, we're gonna try to chop it up after the game 7 tonight. Shit.
Early predictions.
I'm gonna go Boston, bro. It's over with, bro.
I'm a
Boston blowout.
I'm gonna say Boston by at least like 15. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a blowout tonight.
Okay. Watch you, Paper Chase.
Everybody I'm asking saying Boston blowout. I think it'll be a little close, but still Boston. But if it is close, I don't know. Miami.
Man, if Jimmy don't have a fucking heroic night tonight, this shit's over with, bro.
I say it'll be a little closer, but Boston. I say about like 5 points. Like,
okay. I think I say, Jimmy Butler got to go crazy, and Bam Adebayo got to be Bam, not the Adebayo part. You know what I'm saying? he gotta be Bam.
Adebayo. He gotta be Bam.
Tarnish that man last name like that, man.
Like, nah, not like that. I'm just saying he got to be Bam, bro, because like they call him Bam on the floor when he actually doing his thing, but like, bro, they just call him Adebayo now.
When he playing sorry, they call him Adebayo.
Yeah, they call him Adebayo for real. I'm serious because they love to be able to reference a player by their nickname. So, like, I want to see like if that dog is in Miami, if they can bring that out in the last game and fight for their season, like they had to fight in the bubble, be the first team to.
I'm just glad I ain't got to hear no bang against my team.
Right. Bang.
Who be like Regiment? Good. Somebody. Glad I ain't got to hear that.
Man, who you got, AG? You ain't say your goddamn prediction.
I ain't get to, man. Okay, all right, but look. All right, so
play it safe.
He trying to play.
I say a come from behind win by Miami. I gotta be the only one that's not gonna pick Boston.
Jeez.
I'm saying Miami.
I'm gonna say a come from behind win. Like, and they're gonna win by like at least 4.
All right.
Come from behind and win by 4.
Hey man, we're
Because
gonna
it's gonna be one of them rowdy game 7s where every bucket, possession, steal, block, point counts, bro. For real. Free throws and all that.
That's what game 7 is, bro. It's gonna be tight from the start.
We gonna hear more whistles than anything. Boy, last game he was.
Bro, I hope not, bro. Because, bro, that's one thing that's been kind of making me mad this whole postseason, bro. They really been blowing the whistle in every series.
I favor football over basketball because basketball is just too much fouls and shit. Bro.
It's too much prettiness, bro. It's too much prettiness, bro. Like, folks want to be like, oh, you can't even drive to the paint